Today we're going to show you the difference between an original MSv90 and our aftermarket MSv90. Now notice that MSv90 doesn't matter what part number you have, they will be all compatible as long as you make the clone or change the ISN. Whatever will work, so you don't need to worry about part number. Looking at the PCB, we notice a small difference. Over here we have a missing chip, over here we have it. Now most people, when they sell the MSv90 aftermarket made by a Chinese company, will not tell you that this chip actually can be added. They will just sell you the ECU without the chip and then will ask you to solder it from your used ECU onto here. Why is that? Because this chip is very expensive and is very hard to find. The cost can be more than $50 to almost $70. So most people, in order to cut down the price of the aftermarket ECU, they will just not sell it and they will ask you to solder the 64-pin flex-array transceiver onto the aftermarket ECU. However, we believe that most people don't want to do that, and as long as they know about this thing, they will probably choose the chip to be soldered already, so they don't have to worry about that, and the ECU to be tested on card before sending. So that's what we usually do and what we usually sell. In this case, we put it on an adapter just to show it better. It's this chip over here. This also makes it more easy to solder, but actually the contacts are over here. So this MSv90 already is able to be used without issues, just like this one. Now this is the main difference that you need to pay attention when you want to buy an MSv90 from China, because if you don't know what you're doing, you may end up with an ECU that doesn't work and you will not know why. Furthermore, if you need to solder this chip, you need to open the ECU, which can be also providing you a problem in terms of loss warranty. So I believe it's best to get an ECU with the transceiver already inside. In that case, you can get a full warranty without problems, because nobody will tell you, oh, you open, I don't know what you did. So let's look at the other side. The other side is exactly the same, there is no differences. So some components may look different, but they're just equivalent, so no need to worry about that. On the used MSv90, we have a slightly lower price than on aftermarket MSv90. Aftermarket MSv90 with the chip costs about $500, while those used one usually can be $400 and something. However, we have a 1-year warranty on those ones. We have a 1-month warranty on those ones. So usually it's much more common to get this kind and don't have to worry about any problem after 1 or 2 months, which can belong to some components being faulty, since this ECU already have more than 10 years. For cloning, you can use the bench protocol, or you can do it by changing the ISN. Then in that case, you just need to read the ISN from CAS and change it on the file. This doesn't change between original and aftermarket. It's exactly the same way, exactly the same connection, would be exactly the same procedure.